Hello everyone, I am Crick Kohler and in this video I will be doing a review of match 23 between RCB and LSG. So this match was played at the Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bengaluru. So RCB won the toss and they decided to bowl first. They put up a strong bowling performance and restricted the LSG batting to just 146 runs. And then they chased his total down in just 15.1 overs. Josh Hazelwood was given the player of the match for his figures of 4 overs 1 for 20. He bowled 3 overs in the first 7 overs for just 10 runs. Now let's start with the playing 11. For RCB, there was only one change with Josh Hazelwood coming in the 11 in place of Jacob Duffy, and Virat Kohli was brought in as the impact player in place of Suyash Sharma. LSG didn't have any changes and they played with the same 11, and they brought in George Linde as the impact player in place of Ayush Badoni. So let's start with the first innings. So LSG started the innings scoring 9 runs in the first over of Bhuvaneshwar Kumar with Mitchell Marsh hitting a boundary. Josh Hazelwood bowled a good second over, giving away just 5 runs. Then in the fourth over, Eden Markram hit a 6 to Razik Salam, but Razik made a good comeback and got the wicket of Eden Markram. Next over, Hazelwood came back and Pant tried to pull him leg side but got hit on the elbow. He got hit 2 times in the same over and the second time it forced him to retire hurt. Then Rasik gave only 2 runs in the next over as LSG finished the power play on just 35 for 1. LSG had a very poor power play, scoring at a less than run a ball. Then in the next over, Hazelwood in his third over got the wicket of Nicholas Puran and gave away just 5 runs. Then Krunal Pandya came into the attack and Mitchell Marsh attacked him, hitting a 4 and a 6, so scoring 15 runs in that over. Then the other spinner Suyash Sharma came into the attack from the other end and Marsh got an inside edge which went for a boundary. Then on the next ball, there was a review for LPW from RCB, but it was an umpire's call. In the next over, Ayush Badoni hit a 6 of Krunal, but Krunal came back strongly with the wicket of Mitchell Marsh. He bowled a delivery with a low arm trajectory and Marsh chopped on it to the stumps. LSG were 71 for 3 at the halfway stage. Then in the next over, Ayush Badoni hit 2 fours of Suyash, scoring 11 runs in that over. Then Krunal Pandya got the wicket of Abdul Samad in the next over. In the next 3 overs of spin, Mukul Chaudhary hit a boundary in each of the over with a 4, a 6 and then another 4, scoring 22 runs in the 3 overs. Then Razik Salam came into the attack and got the wicket of Ayush Badoni, who was looking good. Then Rishabh Pant came back to the middle after going off getting retired hurt. Then in the next over of Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, Pant was dropped at short third, but could not capitalize on it and got out in the same over. Then LSG brought in the impact sub in George Linde and he hit a 4 of Josh Hazelwood by scooping it over the keeper. Then in the next over, Booby got a wicket of Linde and Mohammad Shami in consecutive deliveries. Then in the last over, Mukul started the over with a 6, but Rasik made a strong comeback and got his wicket on the next ball. LSG got all out on the last ball with a score of just 146, and this was not going to be enough, especially on the Chinnaswamy Stadium against this RCB batting line. So let's go through the first innings scoreboard. Mitchell Marsh 40 from 32, Eden Markram 12 from 8, Rishabh Pant 1 of 6, Nicholas Puran 1 of 7, Ayush Badoni 38 from 24, Abdul Samad 0 from 2, Mukul Chaudhary 39 from 28, George Linde 7 from 7, Mohammad Shami out on the first ball, Avesh Khan 1 of 2, and Digvesh Rathi was not out on 0 from 3. Then in the bowling card, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar 4 overs 3 for 27, Josh Hazelwood the player of the match, 4 overs, 1 for 20. Rafiq Salam, 4 overs, 4 for 24. Krunal Pandya, 4 overs, 2 for 38. Suyash Sharma, 4 overs, none for 34. LSG finished on a total of 146 for 10 in 20 overs with a run rate of 7.3. There were 7 extras, which included 1 by, 2 leg byes, and 4 wides. Then going into the second innings, Kohli came in as the impact player in the second innings as he was not 100% fit. And this was the first time that in the IPL that Kohli was playing as an impact sub. Also, Rishabh Pant, who got injured in the first innings, was not present on the field, and Mukul was doing the wicket-keeping duties for LSG. Philip Salt started with hitting Mohammad Shami for a 4 in the first over, and in that same over, on the last ball, there was a huge mix-up between Phil Salt and Virat Kohli, with Kohli dabbing the ball and taking off. And Salt didn't want a single, but the fielder Himmat Singh could not pick up the ball, and Salt then completed the single. Then Prince Yadav got a wicket of Salt in the next over. Then Kohli attacked Mohammad Shami in the third over, hitting 2 fours, and one of the fours went as leg by. So in total, there were 3 boundaries. Then again in the next over, Virat Kohli attacked Prince Yadav, hitting 4 fours and scoring 17 runs in that over. Kohli was looking to attack the bowlers in the power play. In the next over, Virat Kohli hit a 6 of Digvesh Rathi. Then Avesh Khan came into the attack and bowled a good over, giving away just 5 runs, and RCB finished the power play on 60 for 1. In the second over, Avesh got a wicket of Devdutt Padikkal, and the 2 overs after the power play went for only 8 runs. Then Rajat Patidar hit Mohammad Shami for 2 sixes in the next over, scoring 13 runs in the over. George Lende bowled a good over, giving away just 5 runs, and RCB were at 86 for 2 at the halfway mark, needing 61 runs in the last 10. Then Avesh Khan got the wicket of Kohli in the next over, and after that, Jitesh Sharma hammered Digvesh Rathi for 2 fours and 2 sixes, scoring 23 runs in the over. RCB then needed just 32 of 48 balls. Patidar hit a 6 on the first ball of the next over, but Prince Yadav got his wicket on the next ball. In the same over, Jitesh also got out. At this stage, RCB needed 24 runs from 42 balls with powerful finishers Tim David and Romario Shepherd at the crease. In the next over, Tim David hit a 6 of Digvesh Rathi, and on the next ball, LSG meshed up a chance as someone took a running catch near the boundary, and just before he went out of the boundary, he tried to pass the ball to Makram, but it went over Makram and the catch was dropped. Next ball, David hit a 4 to score 13 runs in that over. Romario Shepherd hit a 6 in the next over and finished the chase with the 4 in the following over with 29 balls remaining. Now let's go through the scoreboard. So Phil Salt 7 of 8, Virat Kohli 49 of 34, Devdutt Padikkal 10 from 11, Rajat Patidar 27 of 13, Jitesh Sharma 23 of 9, Tim David and Romario Shepherd both not out on 14 of 8 with both hitting 1-4 and 1-6. Then in the bowling card, Mohammad Shami 3 overs none for 30, Prince Yadav 3 overs 3 for 32, Digvesh Rathi 4 overs none for 51, Avesh Khan 4 overs 2 for 23, and George Linda 1.1 over none for 9. So RCB finished on total of 149 for 5 in 15.1 overs with a run rate of 9.82. There were 5 extras which included 4 leg byes and 1 wide. Now let's go through the fall of wickets for both the teams. So for RCB, Phil Salt was bowled by Prince Yadav in the second over, 9 runs on the board. Then Devdutt Padikkal got out in the 8th over of the bowling of Avesh Khan, and Himmat Singh, the sub, took the catch. Then Virat Kohli got out in the 11th over of the bowling of Avesh Khan with Nicholas Puran taking the catch. Then Rajat Patidar got out in the 13th over on 121 when Prince Yadav took his wicket and Digvesh Rathi took the catch. Then the last wicket to fall was of Jitesh Sharma. Also, on the bowling of Prince Yadav, where Mukul Chaudhary, the keeper, took the catch. For LSG, Eden Makram got out on the fourth over of Razik Salam trying to flick the ball on the leg side, but just catching the top edge and popping up an easy catch for Devdutt Padikkal. Then in the seventh over, Nicholas Puran chopped on of the bowling of Hazelwood to get bowled. Then again, Mitchell Marsh also chopped on the bowling of Krunal Pandya, where Krunal Pandya bowled with a low arm trajectory. Then Abdul Samad was out to Krunal Pandya and Rajat Patidar took the catch in the 12th over. And Aish Badoni got out to Rasik Salam, with Jitesh Sharma taking the catch in the 16th over. Then Rishabh Pant, who came back after getting retired hurt, got out to Bhuvneshwar Kumar with Phil Salt taking the catch in the 17th over. George Linde again got out to Bhuvi in the 19th over with Tim David taking the catch. Then in the next ball, Mohammad Shami was bowled by an excellent Yorker by Bhuvi. Then in the last over, Mukul Chaudhary was again bowled by Rasik Salam trying to shuffle on the offside, but the ball went in between his legs. Then Avesh Khan was again bowled by Rasik Salam on the last ball of the final over. Then looking at the top partnerships of the match, for RCB, the highest partnership was between Virat Kohli and Devdutt Padikkal of 57 of 34 runs. Padikkal scored just 10 of 11, whereas Kohli scored 42 of 23. And there were 35 run partnership between Jitesh and Rajat, 27 unbeaten partnership between Shepherd and Team David, and also a 20-run partnership between Rajat and Virat. Then for LSG, the highest partnership was of 36 runs between Marsh and Aish Badoni of just 22 deliveries, with Marsh scoring 18 of 13 and Badoni scoring 15 of 9. Then there was also a 35-run partnership between Badoni and Chaudhary, and the opening partnership was of 22 of 24 deliveries between Marsh and Makram. Now let's go through the graphs. So as you can see, the LSG graph, the form is very low as compared to the RCB. So they kept on losing wickets throughout the innings and would not go to a very high score, which could challenge the RCB batting lineup. And RCB, their worm, you can see, they did not even touch the LSG worm, and they chased down the total in just 16 overs on the first ball of the 16th over, and won the match convincingly. In the run rate also, we will see a similar picture with LSG run rate just remaining below 8 runs per over throughout the innings. And if you see the RCB run rate, it went above 10 in the power play and then came down just to above 8 and finished it around a 10 run rate mark in the 16th over. Then for the Manhattan, if you look at the RCB Manhattan first, so if you see, there are only one 15-run over, and other than that, only other 4 overs which were around 10 or 11. So other than that, all the overs were less than 10, and they kept on losing wickets, and they were very poor with the batting, scoring just 1 and 2 runs in the last 2 overs of the power play. RCB bowled well, but these kind of overs are not acceptable in the power play. Then if you look at the RCB Manhattan, so if you see, you can see the difference. There are many big overs of 23, 13, another 13 run over, and another 17 and 15 run over. So their innings had a lot of big overs. There were also some overs which were less than 5 runs and over, but the big overs kind of balanced those out. If you see both their buildings side by side, you can clearly see the RCB Manhattan buildings which they have are very much taller than the LSG buildings. So now let's go to the summary. So LSG are kind of struggling to put up a good score on the board, especially batting first. They lost all the 3 matches when they batted first, and the highest they scored while batting first is 164. As I said in the last game also, their bowling looks good, but their batters are not scoring runs. They only have one 50-run partnership so far, and that too was the match-winning partnership between Mukul and Avesh against KKR. Even the two changes in which they won, they didn't look that convincing with their batting. Also, Rishabh Pant got injured in the match, and they will have to hope that nothing is serious. I have already mentioned in the last game of LSG that they need to change their batting approach as they are getting stuck in between scoring quick runs and keeping wickets in hand. On the other hand, RCB don't need to change anything. They have won while chasing and also while defending a target. And if they continue the way they are playing, it will be very difficult for other teams to stop them. Now let's look at the points table. So RCB have moved to the top spot with 8 points and 4 wins with a net run rate of 1.503, and LSG are in the 7th position with 2 wins in their 5 matches with 4 points and a run rate of negative 0.804. Now we'll look at the points graphs. So in this graph you can see LSG are on 4 points, losing their last 2 matches. Then RCB have moved to 8 points, the highest point so far in the table. And if you look at the positions, so there is only one change with RCB moving to the top spot and Rajasthan and Punjab coming one place down to second and third. And on the bottom half of the table, there are no changes with LSG, keeping the 7th position after losing the match. So that's it in this video, and let me know your thoughts about this video in the comments, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.